All right, so I've been testing Facebook ads completely differently now to scale dropshipping stores with the new Andromeda update. And the results and difference in performance is crazy. And I want to show you guys how you can pretty much take any proven product and make it a winner. So you can see here on November 1st, we launched this store here. Sorry, we didn't launch the store on November 1st, but we started the new strategy on November 1st. On the 2nd, you can see here, we went up to $700. And then on the 3rd here, up to $890. On the 4th, 545. We scaled back a little here. On the 5th, 657. On the 6th, all the way up to 2K pretty much. On the 7th, a little over 2K, almost 3K there. And then today is the 18th, and we're at $1,500 in sales. And it's right now it is 340. And we're probably going to hit close to 2,500 to 3K again, pretty close there. And it's using a very simple strategy without having to create video ads, without having to spam test a ton of different products. Because there's a great chance that you've found a winning product, you know how to build a website. And the issue though is that whenever you launch a new store with new ads, you're not able to make it profitable. Maybe you get a sale or two on day one, or maybe you don't get a sale at all. And you're confused because you found a competitor winning and scaling that same product, but when you go to try it, it's not working for you. I'm going to explain to you why that's happening and how you can pretty much guarantee with real certainty that you can be profitable no matter the product. So the strategy is proper angle testing. So one of the things that I learned as I was getting ready to scale a new brand was the importance of being able to speak to different people in the market. You see, one of the biggest issues why a lot of brand owners and dropshippers fail is because they don't know how to create ads that speak to a specific sub audience. And if you can understand the different sub niches of people that are struggling with a problem, you'll be more likely to hit on a specific audience that's more profitable for you. This is super important, and I'm going to show you one live example of this. I have a couple different other active campaigns in this ad account, but I'm just going to focus on this one because you can literally see it happen in real time. So this is just one of the campaigns that is helping me get to 2K, 3K a day on this one brand. And as you can see on the 4th here, this campaign didn't exist. On the 5th though, I launched this campaign at $102. And as you can see here, I didn't make anything, right? So I spent $102. I got 3 add to carts, which is cool. But you can see here, I didn't get any purchases. I didn't get any add to or initiate checkouts. My ad metrics look good, right? My click-through rate was 2%. My cost per click was 12 cents. And then my CPM was $23. So I knew I had something here because the ad metrics look good, but I didn't get any buying intent. And this is one of the biggest issues that a lot of dropshippers do. They'll launch some ads and nothing will happen on day one. They'll turn off the campaign and say, all right, it's time to move on. Because at the end of the day, I just spent $100 in one day and lost that. So that's a lot of money. But if we look a little closer here, I'm going to open up this campaign and we can see that I have 5 different ad sets that are all speaking to 5 different sub niches of this audience that I'm trying to sell the product to. And I'll show you guys that on my dashboard in just, my whiteboard in just a moment. I'll show you guys how you can create this for yourself and replicate this for yourself. But basically, these are 5 different sub niches of people that can benefit from the product I'm selling. For example, one of these could be a stay-at-home mom. Another one of these examples could be a truck driver. Another one of these examples could be a nurse. These are all people that can benefit from this product, but I'm trying to figure out which sub audience can I work with the best and has the least amount of competition so I can make the most amount of money. And as you can see on day one, this is where most dropshippers would turn off the campaign because they spent $100 without a single sale. But I have been dropshipping long enough to know that you have to be patient, and using this new strategy, it's so much easier to pretty much guarantee that you will find a winner. And let me show you how important this is. So as you can see here, on day one, I spent $45, which most of this budget went to this ad set. And by the way, this is a CBO campaign where we're going to give Facebook the daily budget and say, hey, go spend my money based off of which ad set is most likely to make me money. And a lot of times this is done strategically and Facebook knows what it's doing, but it's not perfect. So on day one, at the end of the day, I realized that I spent $45 on this one ad set and didn't get any sales. So logically speaking, I only turned off the ad set. And then lo and behold, if we go on to the next day, I got 6 purchases at a 4x return on ad spend. And the only thing different was that I turned off that ad set that wasn't performing. You can see it's still turned off. And then Facebook started to reallocate all the spend to the ad set that is obviously now cooking for me at a 6x ROAS. And then if we go on to the next day, which was yesterday, 3x ROAS. And today, I don't know if it's up to date yet. So it's underperforming today. And that's because we just got a couple sales and Facebook has not updated this yet. We should get this updated pretty soon, though, because this is actually a better performing campaign than it is. It's only halfway through the day, though. So I say that to say that angle testing is so important, because had I only launched one set of ads with one ad set and I let it run for that day, I would have chalked it up to a loss, and then I would have blamed Facebook or blamed the universe because I can't make a product a winner. When in reality, mass angle testing is the only way you should be testing products moving forward if you want to make any legit money. So here's a visual representation of how I launch ads moving forward. Again, I'm going to do a CBO campaign targeting one country at a time, and under each of these ad sets, there's going to be the same exact 5 to 10 picture ads. Right? These are picture ads with long form copy that speaks to my target audience as if someone was telling them a story. And each ad set is going to have a sub audience of people that we're speaking to. So for the example of this neck massager, there could be so many different people that can be benefiting from this neck massager. The mistake I see a lot of beginner dropshippers make is that they are always targeting people in a general or broad spectrum. Hey, if you have back pain, get this neck massager, is essentially the basis of their ads. When you get really good at marketing and being able to speak and understand your target audience, you'll be able to make niche specific ads, and you'll be able to basically split test all 5 of those top 5 audiences that AI will do the deep dive research for and find for you. And that will allow you to speak to your target audience. And basically, you have 5 at bats to make this a winner, basically, is what you're doing here, which is amazing because you're now increasing the likelihood of you being successful without you having to launch 5 different separate campaigns and have every campaign spend $100. And now you lose $400 rather than just only losing maybe $100 on the first or second day of testing. So in the description of this YouTube video, you'll be able to get access to my AI prompts that I use to do a couple things. First, I need to train the AI, and the tool that I like to use for this is Claude. And I like to train the AI with the product that I'm looking to dropship and sell. So it has all the information and does some deep research. And it'll do some pretty cool things, right? Like if you provided an Amazon listing and some reviews, also a competitor website, it'll do a deep dive analysis on your product, and it'll scrape some internet website forums to understand who are the top 5 most likely people that will purchase this product for you. So I have 5 unique sub niches. And in this example here, we have an anti-snoring device. And it's going to give me, if we scroll here with script number 2 here, defining angles, it's going to give me the top 5 different sub niches that we can work with, right? So we have the CPAP rebels is sub niche 2. We have the relationship refugees, right? And this product, by the way, if you didn't watch my 2-hour masterclass on how to start and launch your first dropshipping product, which was the video right before this one on my channel, I break down this in full detail, so you can watch that full video afterwards. But basically, I have this EMS snoring device that helps people stop snoring in the middle of the night. And I have so many good sub niches of people that I can speak to, right? The weight gain warriors is one as well. And then another example is the new parent survivors. So the goal here is to basically say, hey, give me the top 5 sub audiences that I can speak to that's most likely to buy this product. And then we're going to create some long form copy using a strong hook, and then some long form copy, and then pair that up with a strong picture ad that we can use to create some ads on Facebook. So then I would use this tool called Hagesfield, and I would generate some realistic looking images of people doing native things and trying to capture them in a moment, and pair this up with some long form copy on Facebook so we can have the same images under each ad set. It's super important that each ad set has the same images because we want to keep as many variables the same, and the only thing that's going to change is the long form copy. So on this script, I basically break down how you can take each angle and create long form copy for each angle, and then throw that long form copy on each ad set. So when you run this on Facebook, Facebook is going to say, hey, based off of the copy, we're going to find the audience that's most likely to purchase this product from you, and launch that and test it. And then from there, you can get some really good ad metrics. This campaign in the last couple of days has generated me $1,200 in revenue. And to think that I would have turned it off before even giving it a chance is just crazy. My ad metrics are absolutely amazing simply because I found the sub audience of people that isn't too competitive to compete with on Facebook. And now they're going to keep allocating and giving me the target audience that no one else is looking to advertise to. So I'm getting an unfair advantage. And what makes me really happy is that I was able to show my students this inside my school community first. They're the first people to see it. And we already have some amazing results. Bryce was able to get his first sale as soon as launching this new strategy, which is dope. And then Noah as well launched it, went through the deep dive training, and got a high sale on day one. And I think, as small as these sales may be, it's a really important thing for new dropshippers to start to get some sales on the first product that they're testing on the first or second day, because a lot of this is mindset. And to see that you can get some sales right away can be the difference between you giving up and you finding that winning product. So although these are some small sales here, it is definitely worth showing and celebrating, because a new strategy can be the difference between a dropshipper that fails and a dropshipper that makes a ton of money. Oh, and by the way, when you can speak to your target audience really well, you can see here that you can generate some really good net profit from this. So on this day here where I did $1,900 in sales, I did about $621 in net profit on 32% profit margins, which is just amazing. I'm keeping a lot of that money that I'm advertising towards. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. A little bit of a shorter one, but it's straight to the point and giving you raw results from a strategy that I've been talking about now in the last few videos. If you guys need some help and want to work with me personally, you can join my online community, Social Brands Club. As soon as this bad boy hits 50 members, I am actually increasing the price. So you want to join now before it hits 50 members. And the first 50 people that join are entitled to one free one-on-one call with me whenever they want. So there's 7 members or 7 spots left. So I'd hop in if you still see that there's availability, because as soon as that hits 50, the one-on-one calls are gone and the price is going up. And if you want to learn more about this strategy and see me find a product, build a store, and launch the ads step by step, definitely check out my full A to Z course on how to do dropshipping, using a lot of AI, by the way, to make this process as smooth as possible. Definitely check that here. I'll leave that link below, and you guys can give that a watch. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. See you in the next one. Take care.